Hello everyone, welcome to Honara's Arts and Lifestyle channel. Today, I will be telling you about various types of God photos that we can keep in our puja room. I have done this video based on the request by many people who wanted to actually see the Shiv Parivar photo which is there in my puja room. And I just thought that this is the best opportunity where I just show you some of the best photos which are available in the market as of now. To start with, I will be starting with Tanjore painting photos. So some of you might already be knowing what is a Tanjore painting, or Tanjore painting. So Tanjore is a city in Tamil Nadu which is very famous for its paintings. Okay, so this painting style is very traditional. They have brilliant and bright colors, and the style of the faces and the hands and the legs, the position of the god or goddess is very unique when it comes to Tanjore paintings. What is so special about this Tanjore painting is that this is an embossed painting. So when I say that, what I really mean is that the painting or the picture is going to be elevated. Okay, it's as if it is a three-dimensional picture. The speciality of Tanjore painting is that it never fades, in its lifetime. So if you have purchased a Tanjore painting today, it will last for more than 100 years or 200 years without fading or without damaging. The secret for this is the materials which are being used for this particular painting. This Tanjore painting uses gold foils. So in the photo, the Shiv Parivar photo that I am showing right now, all the gold color that you can see is either a 22 karat gold or a 24 karat gold. Not just that, even the stones that you are seeing on the jewelry of the god or goddess, that will be a semi-precious or a precious stone, which means these are the exact same stones that will be used for our jewelry. That is why these Tanjore paintings are very beautiful and very precious. So coming to the size of my Shiv Parivar photo, this is about 4 feet in height and 2.5 feet in width. The cost comes out to be 1 lakh, and I purchased this exactly 1.5 years back, which is in 2019, mid of 2019. The frame which is there for my photo is actually a teak wood frame. So as a rule, Tanjore painting always comes with either a teak wood or a rosewood frame. Rosewood is the most popular. Most of the shops usually have only rosewood frames, and that adds to the cost of the painting as well. Now, Tanjore painting is also considered very auspicious because of the way in which the painting is made. Let me tell you my brief experience about Tanjore painting and my love for Tanjore painting when it started. I myself am an artist, which means that I actually paint and do many of the artistic works, and have been painting since my childhood. So being an artist, it would always attract me to see another form of art. But this Tanjore painting, is the way in which it is made is very special. When I was in my teenage, my mom actually got Lalita Parameshwari photo being prepared by an artist. That artist actually started Tanjore painting, for the first time by our photo. So actually she did not charge much for the photo. My mother has paid only for the materials that she purchased. She used to purchase all of these things directly from a jewelry shop, whether it is the gold foils or the stones and all, and she used to hand it over to her. So here is a pic of my mom's photo of Lalita Parameshwari, which was made by her. So this is not 100% like the Tanjore paintings that you get in the shops. It's a simpler version of it, but this is not elevated. I mean, when I say the rest of the things like the curtains and the pillars and the throne and all is elevated, or it is in 3D, but when it comes to the face and the saree or the actual goddess, that is not elevated, it is a 2D. This is another variety of Tanjore painting that we get, and this is usually a little less expensive when compared to the 100% 3D elevated photos. While doing Tanjore paintings, it is a must to follow a lot of procedures and rules while painting it. Like, I remember that artist very clearly telling me that, she is allowed to do that painting only at a particular point of time in a day. Like, she used to wake up very early in the morning and she used to start painting it. I don't remember what time she used to start, but it was quite early. It was something like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning. and there was a particular direction in which she used to keep the photo facing while painting. Okay, and not just that, it was mandatory for her to have bath even before starting the painting each day, and also the floor or the table wherever she was painting, that has to be absolutely clean. Okay, as if we are going to perform a puja, the way in which we wash, we clean, and we make it shuddha, in that particular fashion it has to be cleaned. And now coming to the painting itself, there are certain rules that Tanjore painting should not be having certain colors. I remember her distinctively telling that black is not allowed in Tanjore painting. But yes, we do see a lot of black colors. Sometimes our eyes mistake for a darkest brown or the darkest blue to be black, okay, or the darkest gray also to be black. So that is something which I'm yet to explore, but that was one of the rules that I clearly remember her telling. And the second one is that each and every precious stone that is being added to the photo has got a significance in it. Like in my mom's photo, the necklace, at the bottom of the necklace there is a dollar. Okay, I don't think you can see it, but that particular dollar has got a honey color stone. Okay, I believe it is a topaz, I'm not sure, but she was telling us that if she is going to keep that stone in the photo, it is mandatory for my mom to worship that photo each and every day until she dies. Okay, so it was that very significant. So that way each and every stone that is being placed has a lot of significance. But usually the photos that we get in the shops has got the stones which are most common, and probably we don't have to worship the photo every day, even then it should do. And another thing that she said was that the photo will not have jiva or life, okay, until the eyeballs will have a white spot in it. Okay, it is like a shine in the eyeball. So only when you place those white dots into the eyeballs, only then the goddess will come live. Okay, which means that the goddess will come into that photo and there will be pratisthapana of that particular goddess. So again, when she was keeping that white dot, she asked my mother, okay, today I'm going to keep the white spot and I'll give it to you. Will you be starting puja immediately? So I hope you all have understood by now, like, how auspicious and, how precious these Tanjore paintings are. Now, I understand that many of you will not be able to afford as big amount as 1 lakh or 2 lakhs and all to purchase a Tanjore painting. But Tanjore painting also start with 5,000 or 8,000 onwards, okay, with a very small size. So, but what happens with the small size is that if there is only one god, it will look very gorgeous. But if there are multiple gods and too many details, then it will not look nice. So you can even go for a smaller size photo, or you can go for the 2D photo. That is, everything else will be elevated. It is just the goddess or the god will not be elevated, like the one that I have shown you in this picture. Now, coming to the most popular questions that you guys keep asking, where do I buy my stuff in the puja room or for the decoration? I purchased my photo from an art gallery called Ovium Art Gallery, and the person with whom I interacted from this art gallery, his name is Santosh. So here is the address of that particular shop and his phone number in case you guys want to contact him. But please don't stop the video here. I have to give you a lot of information, not just about the Tanjore painting or about the experience that I got from this person, but about other varieties of god photos as well. So please watch this video until the end, because this has got a lot of information in it. Now, before I start sharing my experience with this art gallery, let me just make it very clear that this is not a promotional video. I'm just trying to give my review about the art gallery from where I purchased this photo, so that you guys are comfortable in case if you want to buy from him. So this person or this art gallery will also be shipping the photos to your location. Doesn't matter where it is, whether it is in India, anywhere in India, or outside India. Okay, so that is not a problem. Before going to Ovium Art Gallery, I had actually seen a lot of Tanjore painting photos in other antique showrooms and other art galleries. But there was something that was missing for me. Okay, being from a South Indian and especially from a Karnataka background, there was a specific shape of face that I was expecting in the photo, and which I was not getting it anywhere. But the type of faces which is being painted by the artist in this Ovium Art Gallery is exceptional. Okay, and that was one of the reason. And the second reason why I wanted to purchase only from them is because of the frame. When I actually purchased my new house, I wanted to keep a mantap or a small mandir inside my puja room. So what happened, I actually went into a art gallery or a home decor shop, and I saw a red sandalwood mandir, okay, and it was very big. It was, I think, some 5 to 6 feet in height, and the width also, I think it was about 5 feet, okay. And this was actually occupying almost half of my puja room had I kept it, and it would have been very difficult for me to keep anything else apart from that mantap. And inside that mantap, I could actually keep only one photo, and I had several brass idols or brass murtis also to keep, okay. So that is why it was very important for me to have a bigger puja room, and that big mantap wouldn't help in any way. That is when I saw a particular photo like the one that I am showing here, which had 2 pillars at the side of the frames, and I got an idea that, what if the frame itself for my Shiv Parivar photo can be done in the style of a mantap, okay. And I was very particular about that because I really wanted that experience of mantap in my puja room without occupying much space. And fortunately, Santosh actually offered me a couple of designs for the frames, like the ones that I have shown over here. So he had offered me 2 choices, that he can either do it in teakwood or in rosewood. I somehow don't like the rosewood color because it is so dark, so I opted for a teakwood frame. And this design which I am showing over here, I loved it a lot, but then it was going to occupy a little more space, and that is when, and it was a little expensive also, so I dropped this particular design and opted for my my frame design. Now coming to the experience that I got from OVM Art Gallery is this. First and the foremost thing is that they used to share the progress of the painting as well as the frame, like what I have shown you. So initially when they actually make the photo structure and the structure of the god and the goddess, they send a photo, and once the face and the body of the god and goddess is painted, another photo they send. Once the jewelry is done, they send another photo, like that. So at any point of stage, you can actually tell them that, no, I'm not happy with this particular painting or this particular color, could you please change it? So you actually have that particular liberty to get your painting modified, okay. And the second thing, they used to do the similar thing for the frame also. So at each and every stage, he used to send me photos of the frames, and there was a time when I had even asked him to put some additional bits into the frame, the additional gopur which is right at the top with 3 colors. So all these things I had asked him to put it, okay. So it gave me a lot of flexibility in customizing the frames and the photo. And the third thing is that he is absolutely professional, be it coming to the payment or the delivery to your house without being damaged and all. It's absolutely professional, so you can just close your eyes and go and purchase with OVM Art Gallery. Usually a traditional frame for a Tanjore painting comes like this. So in case if you don't have so much of budget, then what you can do is you can go for a 2D Tanjore painting with a simple frame like this. You can either choose a teakwood or a rosewood, but usually it comes with the rosewood, which is much expensive than the teakwood, and that is a standard frame as well. Here is another big shivling photo which was done by OVM Art Gallery. So this, they had actually done it for one of their client, and it is hung up in their client's house. I loved it a lot because the embossing of the god face in this is much more than what you can find in my Shiv Parivar photo. And also, if you can clearly observe over here, they have put a real Rudraksha for the Shiv. But the problem with this was a very big photo. It was about 5 feet in height and probably 3 to 3.5 feet in width. And again, I didn't wanted to lose so much of space in my puja room, so I had to go for a smaller size. And here are a few other photos which is being done by OVM Art Gallery. This is Lakshmi. This is Yellamma. This is KUBERA Lakshmi. And this is Lord Venkateshwara. And one other speciality of OVM Art Gallery is that they actually do this Tanjore painting not just on a canvas for the photos, but they also do it on the silver Lakshmi face like this. So the standard Lakshmi face that you get it in any of the jewelry shop, if you can purchase that and give it to these people, they will do a Tanjore painting like this and put the gold foils and real precious stones. He had given me an estimate that this would cost somewhere between 8,000 to 10,000. Let us say that you don't have a budget to buy a big size of Shiv Parivar photo in Tanjore painting. In such a case, what you can also go for is a stone studded photo. Here is a picture of Shiv Parivar photo which is stone studded. Again, these stones are going to be semi-precious or precious, and these are not going to fall down. The body of the god or goddess will be done using the marble powder, and then these stones will be stuck to it. So there is no question of these stones falling down if you have got any doubts like that. This particular photo was actually made for my aunt's house. At that particular point, I didn't have so much of idea about Tanjore painting and all, and even my aunt didn't have so much of budget. So I think this costed somewhere around 30,000 or 40,000 rupees. And this is again a 3D. But please note that the frame is not teakwood or rosewood, and I don't think they can make a teakwood or a rosewood frame, because this frame itself has got about 7 to 10 settings of lightings within it. And also the frame itself has got a music box with all the mantras in it, so you really don't need to buy another music player or anything. You can just switch on the music box which is there within the frame, and that itself will give you all types of mantras that you need. So for this reason, I don't think they can actually do this frame in teakwood or rosewood. Coming to the point, from where did we get this? We got this from a shop which is there in Gandhi Bazaar in Bangalore. Okay. So again, please don't go by the name of the area. Gandhi Bazaar is quite crowded, I understand, but this particular street is right behind the Gandhi Bazaar road, okay, and it is not going to be crowded. So if you have got your own vehicle, you can aram se go there, park your vehicle, walk into the store and all. It's not crowded, so you can safely go there with precautions. The name of the shop is Sri Sai Venkat Photo Frameworks. Here is the address of the particular shop and the phone numbers. There is another speciality about this shop, and it is the Lord Venkateshwara photos. This person has got absolute beautiful or the best Venkateshwara photos, and these photos are even better than the Tanjore painting photos. Okay, he has got varieties in it, like exactly like a Tirupati temple, and inside the temple how you can find that Lord Venkateshwara, like that he has. Then he has got these 7 doors, and after you open the 7 doors you can see that Lord Venkateshwara, so like that also he has. So varieties he has, and it's like you cannot actually see that very clearly in the photo. You can experience it only when you go into his shop and you look at those photos. It is out of the world. It is the most beautiful Venkateshwara photos that you can find. Okay, you might have also seen this at other places, like maybe at Tirupati and all, they might be having the same thing, but in Bangalore this was one of the shops where I saw very beautiful photos of Lord Venkateshwara. This person also has got Tanjore paintings in his shop, but mostly majority of them are of a smaller size, and when it comes to quality, I think OVM Art Gallery has got a better quality of Tanjore paintings. Now going to the third type of photo. So this is the gold plated photo. Now let us consider a scenario where you will not be able to purchase a Tanjore painting photo or a stone studded photo because of the budget. What you can also go for is the photos which are gold plated. So here is an example of how a gold plated photo looks like, and you can actually find these kind of photos in any jewelry shop, and these photos will be made out of 22 karat gold or 24 karat gold. This is going to be a lot cheaper when compared to the other photos, because you are not using solid gold over there and not too much of gold will be used. Okay, so again it depends on the sizes. Like if it is a very small size, the minimum size, I think it'll cost you somewhere about 1,500 rupees to 2,000 rupees, a good quality one. Okay, and if it is a bigger size, it's going to be a little more expensive. And please note that these gold plated photos are also available on Amazon. So if you can search for it on Amazon, you should still be able to find it. It could be a good present for your friends or your family. In case if they are buying a new house, then you can actually gift this, because again, this is a precious photo because it has gold and all that stuff. Now coming to the fourth variety. Okay, the fourth variety that I have in my puja room itself is the laminated KUBERA Lakshmi photo. This photo is actually a printout of the real Tanjore painting that is being done. Okay, so if you observe the structure of the face or the hands and all, you'll be able to understand that it's a proper Tanjore painting. Okay, just that they have not used gold and all those things over here. It is just a plain painting. So they have taken a printout of that and they have got it laminated. So this is actually being manufactured by a company called 101 Temples Divinity Eternity Spirituality Store, and this, I think it is in Tirupati. Okay, so this particular shop has got varieties of god photos and they are very beautiful. And if you can clearly observe my photo, though it is laminated, it actually glitters slightly. Okay, it is not a smooth finish, it is a kind of grainy finish and it glitters. Okay, and it's very beautiful to look at. It even glitters at the back side, as you can see. But the only problem is that when you keep sandalwood paste and then kumkum and turmeric, there will be a slight mark of that kumkum or the sandalwood paste on the photo. So you will not be able to clean it 100%. But I think that should do, because ultimately we are not going to keep a photo without keeping kumkum or turmeric, isn't it? And every time we are going to keep it on the same spot. So I don't think it should really matter. So this KUBERA Lakshmi photo costs about 749 rupees right now. And when I purchased it was about 700 rupees. And this I purchased it from Amazon. So if you just search for KUBERA Lakshmi photo, you'll be able to find this. I will also be leaving the link of this photo in the description of my video so that you can purchase it from Amazon. I saw a program in a TV one day where it said that keeping a KUBERA Lakshmi photo in your house actually betters your financial status and your financial situations, be it something like taking a loan or your salary or your promotion and things like that. And not just that, they also said that it actually improves the situation in a house, like you are having some personal crisis, not the financial crisis, but probably some relationship issues or some other kind of issues which are there in your house, health issues and all. It is said that by keeping KUBERA Lakshmi and worshipping this particular photo, all those things will also be solved. Okay, and then when I started discussing with a couple of people, they started telling me that it is even better if somebody can actually gift you a KUBERA Lakshmi photo. Okay, so the moment we say gifting, I understand that many of us will not be having a budget to gift a very a very costly photo and all that. But this particular, either a gold plated photo or this particular laminated photo can be easily given or gifted to anyone. Like I myself have gifted it to a couple of people, and believe it or not, many of their financial problems have improved, many of their personal problems have been solved after I gifted this KUBERA Lakshmi photo. So that is why I think it will be a good addition to your puja room. In case you have got enough room, you can just ask someone to gift you this KUBERA Lakshmi photo and you can keep it in your house. And not just that, you can actually gift this to someone whom is already struggling in their life. Okay, I think that way we'll be able to help each other and show a bit of humanity also. So here are some of the photos from the same maker which is there on the Amazon. So the quality of the photo is very good. It's a wooden frame, but it is not like a teak wood or a rosewood frame. It's like a synthetic wood kind of a frame. But it looks very beautiful. I actually wanted to go for this in a Tanjore painting also, and when I asked for it, the smaller size of Tanjore painting, it looked something like this. and I didn't like the details, or the faces which were there. So I wanted to go for a bigger size of Tanjore painting whenever I can afford it. So until then I thought, okay, let me just keep this smaller photo and worship it. And yes, I'm very happy to say that this KUBERA Lakshmi photo has actually helped me in various ways in my personal life and in my financial status also. So this completes today's video, my dear friends. I hope you have liked it. So if you have liked this video, then please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. The next video in my channel will be about my puja room tour. I think this is something which most of you have been waiting for since a very long time. So please hold tight until my next video, and I'm going to come up with a very nice video about my puja room tour. Thank you so much.